Yo, what up, world? You know, it's your boy Ray from Ray Ray's podcast. Who we got?
What's going on, guys? It's Mario.
We're back. Our second edition of Toxic Tuesdays. Man, we got a lot of heat from the first one. Actually, I think a lot of people really like the first one. We got a lot of response for it. You know, we back with it again. You know, make sure you're subscribing to all of our pages. Mario's, mine, Ray Ray's podcast, No Filter with Mario.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you're following all those pages and share, like, subscribe. We greatly appreciate that. Yo, so you ready for this episode, Mario?
Yeah, let's get into it.
All right. So two things here before we get into the episode. We have a question of the day now, okay? So you can comment below here in the comment section, or if you're watching us live right now, you can comment and give us your answer. Here's the question of the day, and we're going to answer this at the end of the show. But here's a question. I want everyone to start thinking about it, get in their head, think about what they want to say, all right? What are your thoughts on casual sex? And if you don't know what casual sex is, it's sex when it's not an official relationship. So that is the question of the day. Comment your answers below, or comment right now if you're watching live, all right? But today's episode, we're going to talk about the two types of attractions when it comes to men. Us as men, we have two types of attractions. We're attracted to you, a committal attraction. That means where we can see ourselves being with you, wanting to be with you, and growing with you. The other type of attraction, probably already guessed it, physical/sexual attraction. Like, damn, I'm gonna smash, bro. Like that type of attraction, right? You know,
the type of attraction where, hey, I'm gonna hit, but I can't bring you home to mom.
Yeah, I guess you could fall in that category. So where you want to start at? Want to start as committal, or do you want to? Would you want to start at? Want to start at the physical, sexual?
Let's do the committal one for sure.
Okay. All right. So for those of y'all wonder, okay, what committal, attraction is. All right. That's when a man sees like, yo, that is wifey. That is a girl I can wife. Yo, I like her vibe, her energy, her spirit, her mental. Like, it's not just for a one moment thing. Like, this is, I can see this going forever type thing. What are your thoughts?
No, yeah, I agree. Somebody you can grow with for sure. Committal. I mean, it's pretty much there. Somebody you want to commit to. So I do think there's a difference between committing to somebody, wanting to commit to them, and then just wanting to pass time.
Facts. So like, when you're deciding like, yo, this is the type of person I could see myself committing to, what are the signs and things you're looking for, Mario?
Man, for me, she's got to be a family person for sure. She's got to have a good relationship with her family. Another thing I look at is, and I've mentioned this a lot of times, is the friend groups. I pay attention a lot to her, the type of friends that she hangs out with. You can pretty much tell what type of girl she is by the people she surrounds herself with. The social media thing for me is pretty big too. What type of content, pictures, and videos she posts. It's pretty big.
That's facts. That's facts for me too. Like, for instance, I ain't trying to knock nobody or anything like that, so don't take this the wrong way. But like, for instance, when it goes back to the committal attraction and also the physical attraction. If you're a girl and all you're posting is pictures with your ass posting out or a bunch of cleavage pictures, you're gonna get two things from two different when guys see that. And I'm gonna put y'all on game, ladies. Either a guy's thinking like, yo, damn, I just want to hit that, especially like if a girl, all you got is like your cleavage showing or your ass poking out. A man is thinking like, yo, I want that. Damn, she bad, bro. We ain't thinking like, yo, I wonder if she goes to church.
Right.
Ain't nobody thinking about none of that, bro. When we see pictures like that, that's what a guy is thinking. But also at the same time, you have another guy, like for instance me, like if I see that's all you posting, it's like your cleavage picture or your butt out. Oh, to me, I take that's all you have to offer. You feel like that's your best attribute. I mean, then you want to get mad when a guy's like, yo, what if shorty, like, when they approach you sideways. I'm not saying they're supposed to, approach you sideways, but when that's out like that,
That's what they're advertising.
It seems that's what you're advertising. So, I mean, if you really want someone to really try to, commit to you, you got to swap it up, change it up, put more professional pictures up of you.
Man, bro, let me tell you something, though. I've met some girls, though, that don't even post pictures like that. And they be some of the sneakiest. I don't want to say the word, but it's like you go through their profile and like, damn, man, she looks like a good girl. She looks like somebody I want to take serious. And then you get to know her, and it's like a whole other side of her, bro. So some of these girls are pretty good at sneaking. You know?
Yeah.
They're pretty sneaky.
It's just like, I mean, you know, also too, like when you scroll, it's like it's a couple things you gotta look for too. Like, I mean, you know, especially with social media, you can't get it twisted because everyone's trying to put what they feel like the best self of them on social media, what their best self is. They're gonna do that. So sometimes you gotta peel behind that. But yo, if you just posting just like thirst trap pictures all the time, bro, like what are you trying to accomplish there? Like really, like dead ass be like what are you trying to accomplish with that? Because you're definitely not going to get that committal attraction. You're not giving off those committal attraction vibes.
Oh yes, facts.
And I think another thing with committal attraction is, you know, if she's like a mom, but she's out partying every fucking weekend. Like, are you ever with your kids? Where are your kids at right now? With grandma's house?
Yeah.
Like that I think that's the big thing to me. But I
guess that's if they got young kids, right?
yeah, if they got young
children.
kids, or if if the kids or if they take themselves, you know, that's a different story. But like, I mean, now it's, and I'm not dissing any women with kids, but men now it's kind of hard for us to want to date a woman with kids.
Yeah.
Because one, you're not going to get that committal time which it should be. Her kid is going to be the first priority, which that should be. Their kid should be the first priority at all times. So, you know, if someone that's trying to date for a purpose, you know, sometimes they don't want to, you know.
Yo, should we touch on that? I got
What's
I
about
got
that?
some things to talk about that, about dating single moms.
Yeah, I mean, we could do that briefly. You know, we talk about that briefly. And also, I don't know who need to hear this. It ain't the man's job to pay for the babysitter. So I don't know who needs to hear that right now. It is not the man's job to pay for the babysitter, okay?
Yo, that's crazy. Have you ever had girls ask you for that?
No.
Man, I've seen personally. I've never had that happen to me, but I've seen and I've known people where they want to date a girl. She wants the guy to pay for the babysitter. You know, that's fucking crazy to me. I could never.
Here's what happened. Someone probably did it once, and now they expect all the time.
Yeah.
So like sometimes some of these dudes be ruining it for other dudes, not realizing they're doing it. Like, okay, now you done put this girl up on a pedestal. Now she expects this from all the time. And people, because you know, you got some guys that are quote unquote simps. They use resources to try to bag a girl. So that means like money and like, oh girl, I'll do this and this if you go out with me. Instead of you know just your natural charisma and like a girl naturally wanting to go out with you, you happen to like basically bribe a girl to go out with you.
Yeah.
And so now these girls feel like, yo, this is my worth. I'm not gonna go out with you for less than this. That's like perfect example. Oh boy, Jordan Poole. He took Ice Spice on a date for $500,000. So now that's what she's gonna think. Every first date, you gotta spill $500,000 on me, bro. Mm-hmm. Which is crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah. No, that's what happens though. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. I feel like we should do an episode on that, just talking about that. You know?
Yeah. And then you know, let's as we move into like you know the physical attraction, sexual attraction. You know, us as men, you know, we are our eyes and physical. We are physical creatures. We are physical beings. Like that. That's just as being a man. Like physical attraction. Like for instance. Like, if you see a girl, like, twerking and posting videos and stuff like that all the time, bro, like I said, you're not thinking about competing with her. You're thinking about, damn, I want to get in where I fit in. So, ladies, if you think that's cute to always, like, post pictures with your tongue out and twerking and stuff like that, just know what you're going to expect, what you're going to attract for that. And it's just like, with that, too, with the whole physical attraction, now, we live in society now where we glorify a fat ass, bro. We glorify a fat ass, bro. Even women glorify a fat ass. Like, women feel like their worth is determined how fat their ass is.
Yeah, that's
there are a lot of women out there. Swear to God, bro. Swear to God, there are a lot of women out there that feel like their worth is in how fat their ass is, bro. How many girls have you seen go get a BBL to go work at Knockouts or tight ends or some dumb shit like that, bro? Ecstasy. A lot. Ecstasy or some shit like that, bro. Bro, I showed you a video. On God, I am not lying. They are making BBL bodysuits It's a plastic thing you put on. It looks like you have a BBL. That's how much we live in a generation that
Yo.
glorifies having a fat ass, bro. A girl could be ugly as fuck, but a nigga like, yo, she got a fat ass, oh, bro. Look at that ass, bro. Like, that's crazy.
Yo, hey, but I think that kind of goes into like committal and then the physical, you know?
Yeah.
Because you could be physically attracted to that person, but you don't want to take them serious. You know,
No.
you don't want to be in a relationship with them. But you know what? I think it's a good it's good to be able to distinguish the difference between the two.
Mhm.
I feel like for me, bro, I feel like sometimes I've gotten that mixed up. I've wanted to commit to somebody that I was physically attracted to, knowing that they weren't long term. What's the word I'm looking for? Long term material. You know what I mean?
You weren't compatible with them long term.
Yeah.
You were here for a fun time, not for a long time.
Yeah.
And
Now I'm just here for a fun time. For the rest of my life, bro.
But a girl could be like one of the baddest chicks in the world, but if her attitude is stank, bro, like you're a 2 to me, bro. Like your attitude has to be everything, bro. And like, you know, it ain't all about the physical, bro. Like, ask me. I want y'all to answer this question. I want y'all to comment with this, and you answer this question. Like, how many quote unquote tens and baddies you see that are still single?
I want to say like 9 out of 10.
I feel like that's an accurate number.
Yeah.
There's women out there be like some of the most beautiful banging women in the world, but they end up single. Most of them are single all the time. Have you noticed that? Honestly, like I feel like a lot of men in this generation, they feel like, man, I'd rather wife me, you know, a 5, 6, or a 7,
Yeah.
because one, I know she's gonna put her all into it. You know, she ain't worried about a whole bunch of dudes hitting her up in her DM and things of that nature and social media. They're focused. And especially, you know, when a woman is focused on the actual relationship, now you have like a lot of women that are career driven. Nothing wrong with that, but I think a lot of those women, are, as time progresses, are going to end up being more and more single because they're prioritizing their career over their significant other.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, us as men, I feel like, you know, I think reassurance is our biggest love language as men. Is we like to be reassured that we are him, we are that man,
guy.
we are doing what we're supposed to do by our women.
Man, I don't know, bro. For me, I feel like over the years, I've learned to just kind of reassure myself, you know, instead of expecting it from a girl.
Yeah,
I am that guy. That's what I tell myself, you know. But it is nice to get some reassurance here and there, for sure. So
and also I feel like as men too, like, you know, I feel like we're getting more hip to it. Like, we're not attracted to women that do stuff for clout, okay? And that can be OnlyFans, which the numbers on that is crazy. If you ever got time, go Google statistics on OnlyFans and how many girls now have OnlyFans. It's crazy. Bro, I saw a video the other day. It was like last week. Some girl was like getting her teeth whitened or at the dentist, playing with herself, and got busted. And she got busted. At the dentist office, bro. And they had to kick her out, bro. I'm like, bro, are we really in a generation where we're just doing stuff for clout nowadays, bro? Like, that is ridiculous. Or there's videos of girls just walking around stores with their titties out and stuff like that, bro. That is like so unattractive. That's trashy. That goes back to, okay, cool. Nigga may think that's physically attractive, but they're not thinking about you long term. Like, your self-worth, shorty. I think that is the most attractive thing about a woman is her self-worth. And knowing what her self-worth is. Not by getting no false self-worth. Now, there is a false.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah.
There is a false self-worth. Say, for instance, a girl, she gets with a basketball player or entertainer here and there. Now she's thinking that's her standard. Mm-hmm. Like, she thinks that, okay, that's all I should get now is ball players. And one, she's going to let a good guy pass by because he's not a ball player or entertainer. Or she's just feeling herself too much, bro.
Yeah. Also, that false worth. I feel like a lot of girls, I know you and I, we've talked about this before too. And I say a lot of these girls, they base their worth on how they look.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you get to know them past the looks, past the pretty face, and the personality and character is just fucking shitty.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, like I said, this is just a clout generation. People are doing that stuff for But like I said, also too, it's a lot of men. A lot of men glorify that, and so they think that's what is attractive.
Yeah.
And so when the wrong man is like boosting you up, when the right man come around, you're gonna think, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Whoop the whoop the whoop. I know who I am. But you're not that, bro. You're not popping.
Bro, I remember I dated this girl one time, and she kept throwing in my face that one of her exes had bought her a car. Like, I'm not gonna fucking buy you a car.
Yeah, you're just not doing that, bro. And it's just saying, a man will always be measured to another man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a man will always be measured to the last man. Men probably do that with women too. They're gonna measure the new woman to their old woman. Like, oh, the old woman did this, so are you like her? And this is how this ended. You can't think like that. You know, everyone is their own person. But I'm not saying ignore those signs. Oh, you pay attention to those signs, but don't automatically compare the two. If that makes sense, right?
Yeah, I think it's kind of almost. It's pretty hard not to, you know. I feel like a lot of girls, that's what they do, is they compare the next guy to the previous one.
Yeah.
You know, so you just gotta make sure you're the best choice.
So, what do you look for? I don't know if I even asked you this. What do you look for? I think I may have asked you. What do you look for in a woman, and what qualities? You know, because for me, like what I do is I know what I want out of a woman, which is weird. You might think I'm crazy for doing this. I've written in my phone like, yo, this is the type of woman I would like to be with. Because I believe in manifestation and things of that nature. Like if you write stuff out and vision boards, I believe in that type of stuff, which, you know, that stuff has worked for me. It gives me a goal to obtain. And even with the type of woman I want to be with, I've kind of like noted what I want out of a woman.
Yo, do you think she's out there? Yeah.
I mean, I really do believe there is somebody for everybody. Even in these
yeah.
crazy modern times, I think at the end of the day, I say all these facts because to keep myself, you know, protect myself from what the reality is. But I am, at the end of the day, yeah, I am still like a hopeless romantic, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I still am. But I'm aware of my surroundings and with the times we live in.
Yeah, I feel like at some point you got to be a little practical, right?
You gotta be practical, but I do believe, like, damn. Do you believe in something of love at first sight? Do you believe in that?
Man, love at first sight. I feel like attracted, maybe.
Yeah.
Not necessarily love. I think I used to get it confused, you know.
Yeah.
I used to find somebody really attracted to him, and I felt like I was like, man, I love this chick. You know? But it was just infatuation.
Yeah.
You know, because then once you get to know the person, you realize that they're just another human being. They're just another person with flaws and faults, you know.
Yeah.
So.
And you get this known, you're not gonna know if you're committedly. I don't even know what the fuck I'm trying to say right now. You don't know if you could be have committal attraction to someone until you really talk to them and vibe with them. You're not gonna know that, like, oh yeah, I could see myself committed with her. That's not gonna happen. That's what I'm saying. So I hope y'all don't think I'm saying that. You have to spend time with a person like, yo,
Yeah.
I'm committed to attraction, and sometimes that can start because of a physical attraction.
Yeah, I think physical attraction is like
It's like the gate,
the gateway. Yeah.
yeah, gateway.
And then,
Okay, yeah, I am physically attracted to her.
but
okay.
let's see what's.
Can I be
know,
committally
yeah.
attracted to her?
Yeah.
Because
I've met girls that I've been really attracted to, and then once you get to know them, how they think, how they act, it's just it's not it. You know what I mean? So.
And another thing also with committal attraction too, for men, I know me as a man, we don't find it attractive when a girl tells us, oh, I got options. That is not an attraction to us. You better act right because I got options. Why are you saying that? You think I'm going to want you even more because you say that because you got options? Well, go to your options. Now you become recreational use now.
Oof.
You become recreational use. Cool, I got options too. You became one of them, okay? So don't ever tell a man like, yo, I got options. That's not attractive, bro.
Yeah.
That's not attractive. Even as a man, yo, I got options. You make you sound like a douchebag.
Yeah.
So when people say like, oh, you know, I got options, that does not make me want to commit to you when you say I got options.
I think that's a turn off.
Yeah.
I feel like women can sit there and say the same, you know, about men that say they got options and kind of gloat about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I said, a woman will always think her standard is about the top guy she bags.
Yeah, that's why you gotta set the standard and then ruin it for everybody else.
Give her set the bar low, so she'll come back to me. That's terrible, bro. We're horrible. Looking horrible. All right, so let's get into this question of the day. All right, and again, the question of the day is: here's a question of the day. It is, what are your thoughts on casual sex? That's sex when you're not in an official relationship. Let's talk into this, and we're gonna wrap up.
Yeah, sex when you're not in an official relationship. I think everybody's doing it. I feel like everybody's just having sex, man. I don't know. In my opinion, I think if you're attracted to each other and you're vibing, and it happens, it is what it is. You know.
Yeah.
I don't think you should push for it. I think when two people are genuinely attracted to each other and vibing, if it happens, it happens. You know.
Yeah, that's why I feel like it should be one of those things. If it happens, it happens. You know, you're adults. Adult things happen. You know, if you're vibing with someone, it doesn't make you less of a person if you sleep with someone just because you're not in a relationship.
Yeah.
People get that twisted, like, oh, I'm a hoe now because you're not, you know, you're just like, sleeping around. Now, if you're just sleeping around, like, yeah, you may be a hoe, shorty. You may
maybe
go get checked too, maybe, possibly. But I mean, here's the thing too. Also, I do believe in the aspect of some people believe this, like, you know, when you're having sex with someone, you're transferring energy.
Yeah.
So if you got a bad person, you're smashing like as a bad person, that bad energy is gonna rub off on you. I think, in some way, form, or fashion.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, you know what I'm saying. You know, for instance, you have sex with someone that's a good person, and they're a really good person. I don't think it's just gonna be the sex that makes you want to hang around them. It's gonna be that vibe and their energy of that person that make you want to stick around all the time.
Man, I can't remember where I saw this video that talked about when there's certain people when they have sex, it's like they have like this healing power or some shit. Have you ever heard of that?
I know what you're talking about. I've heard about that. Yeah, I think I've seen. I think I know exactly what you're talking about. I've seen something like that. It's like a healing aura or something like that. I
think that's me. I feel like when I sleep around with girls, I'm just like healing them. You know what I mean?
Bro, stop it, bro. You did. Chill, bro. Chill. I got the magic stick, bro. Like,
I don't know. I feel like I'm out here doing good.
I don't know, but yeah, I here's the thing. It's just like, you know, I feel like when I was younger, like I didn't care. Like, yeah, I would smash whatever, you know, whatever's walking. But now it's like I'm selective. Like I don't want.
Oh yeah. You gotta be disciplined.
It's just I don't want to just be like, out there, just like it should get old. Like, it's old and tiring, just smashing different people all the time. Like that shit gets old. It gets played out. Like when you were younger, yeah, that shit was fun. Like yeah, I got this one. It was cool. But the older you get, bro, like you don't want to do that shit no more, bro. Like you don't.
I don't know about you. I do. Okay, I do.
Well, that's Mario. Mario,
Nah,
he's still slanging around here, you know.
No, I'm kidding, guys. I think it's good to be disciplined. You can't go around sleeping with everybody. You know, you got the background checks now.
Boy,
Credit checks.
do the HOFAX. It's the HOFAX. Go check the HOFAX on that girl or man. But no. I think honestly, for us as men, I don't think it's all just about the physical. You know, I think it's like the intimacy of it. Like, you know, just being laid up. Sometimes I'm having a hard day. I just want to. I just want to lay down. I just want to rub my head. You know what I'm saying? I just want to lay down. You know, watch some TV with you. Like, I think that as men, when we find a woman, we're looking for our safe place to be, because a woman was made to be a companion for a man, and for us to be our safe space. God felt Adam was lonely, so he's like, I need to give him a companion.
And then what does she do?
She fucked it up for everybody. Destroyed the world by not listening. I'm joking. That's another topic for another situation. But yeah, so like I said, I feel like, you know, question of the day, like you said, you know, how we feel about casual sex. I feel like, hey, you know, if you're vibing with someone, I feel like there's nothing wrong. That doesn't make you less of a person to do it. So
yeah, so if we ever go out and we vibe, feel free.
Feel free. Shoot or shoot, you know. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, you know.
Yo, facts.
Well, look forward to the next episode. You know, this is another episode of Toxic Tuesdays with your boy Ray.
And Mario.
You know, check us. Make sure you comment, share, subscribe. Man, that really means a lot to us. And, you know, if there's something you want to hear us talk about, comment it. You know, message us, DM, tell us, like, yo, y'all need to talk about this, and this. And like I said, make sure you follow all the pages.
Yep.
We're gonna see y'all next time. All right, Toxic Tuesdays.
All right,
We
guys.
Hey, get money all day, get money all night. Sip my drink, ho.